everybody. I am Bobby James, the guy with the hat, with MatchRate Plus and the We Give Back USA funding non-profit fundraising program. I forgot to take my medication this morning and got a little tangle there. So, now, Chris, the reason we're here today is we have some questions from the audience for you. Are you ready to field some questions? He's got his coffee in his hand. I think he's ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to answer any questions that you may have.
All right. Who's got a question for our national director? Mr. Mark Bacharach, the comedy hypnotist.
Chris, good morning. Thanks for coming back to Simi Valley via Skype. I'd like to ask you my understanding, and it may be wrong, Chris. My understanding is that PayPal is free. How does this program compare?
Oh, okay, great question. PayPal has been in business for a long time, and I have had experience with PayPal from a business standpoint. I used to be a very active eBayer, and that's where I was introduced to PayPal. And secondly, in the position of the nonprofit director, I've received a lot of questions from nonprofits asking basically what you're saying. You know, PayPal is a free processor, so they say. But if you look at the details of PayPal, you'll notice that PayPal is not FDIC insured, and so they aren't a bank. They don't fall under any type of federal regulations, and any obligations that you may have as a nonprofit organization will actually be dealt with under a PayPal agreement. And so if nonprofits are comfortable with working through a nonprofit agreement with PayPal without having any type of oversight, then I encourage you to use it. But, you know, this whole thing about PayPal being free is really not exactly what it's cracked up to be. I mean, for a nonprofit organization to use PayPal, and let's say that I donate $1 to your nonprofit organization. According to the PayPal rules and how they actually take out your money, they're going to take 30 cents off of every transaction. So the dollar that I would give you, you would actually have 70 cents. And then they have a processing fee, just like any normal merchant company would have, which is 2.2% for nonprofits that have under $100,000 in their bank. And so if that's the case, then they're taking another 2 cents off of that dollar, which leaves you with 68 cents. So I pose the question to you, is it really free? From the customer's perspective, and I think that this is something that every nonprofit should really consider when you put that link on your website, is that you have a lot of customers who simply just don't like to use a third-party processor that will actually take their MasterCard, Visa, Discover, number and then process it for them. Some people still don't like having to register to have a PayPal login or a PayPal account. So as a nonprofit organization, you really won't see how many people actually say no to that proposition that's on your website. I remember when I was chairing the, I'll say it's a ballet company in San Antonio, and we sold tickets to our shows. And as I met with the board of directors, I would always say that off of every ticket that we were selling as a nonprofit, PayPal was taking a pretty good chunk of our ticket. So it's not necessarily the best deal. But let me tell you about what we can do for you as a nonprofit. MatchRate Plus with North American Bank Card and Authorize.net can provide you with an online solution to process memberships, dues, tickets, anything in which you as a nonprofit will be actually looking for money online, to include donations. And we do have a $20 fee that's charged for the processing of these major credit cards. And your customers won't have to log on to any third-party website. They'll process their credit card, as you probably have done yourself, to buy things online, and it's very convenient for them. And it's also FDIC protected. And Bobby, just to also add on, you could probably do a Google search on PayPal complaints and nonprofits, and you'll see that a lot of times some of the organizations have thousands of dollars that they've accumulated in the PayPal balance. And for whatever reason, there's a freeze or a hold on their money. Well, that takes a little bit of time to work itself out. And I always ask the nonprofits, I said, when you get your money, ask PayPal if they're going to give you the interest for holding your money. And typically I get the laugh and the response, no, they're not giving us anything extra. But yet, during that same time, working with North American Bank Card and MatchRate Plus, your money would have been deposited into your bank immediately.
Yeah, I want to stress that too. There's a 24-hour deposit times with MatchRate Plus. So when your money comes in, it gets put in your bank account. I want to thank Mr. Christopher Herring for being here with us today.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, the National Director for the Nonprofit Division of MatchRate Plus. Appreciate your time. If you have any further questions, where can we go to find out some more information, Chris?
We have an informational website at MatchRatePlus.com. And on the very bottom of MatchRatePlus.com, you'll see a link that says We Give Back USA. That's the program that I designed. You know, I didn't tell you how we came up with the name We Give Back USA. After serving 20 years in the United States Air Force and then really just devoting my life to our nonprofits at the same time while serving my nation, I thought that the nation deserved a very patriotic call to action. And We Give Back USA, as far as I'm concerned, is the solution to help revitalize our nonprofit schools and faith communities. And I'm looking forward to working with executive directors and volunteers from all over the United States, because our recession did hurt so many of us, and yet we have a chance to rebound through a $43 trillion industry called merchant services. So I'm very happy that we have a chance to help organizations like yours, and I think that the best is yet to come. And I do appreciate it. They can also visit WeGiveBackUSA.com and WeGiveBackUSA.org. And both of those organizations will have information about our campaign.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Chris. I want to thank everybody for being here today. Again, my name is Bobby James with MatchRate Plus, the guy with the hat. I want to thank you all for your time and wish everybody a great day. Give yourselves a hand.